guys. Let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Do you guys have some audio? Let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we've got audio. Glory to God. All right. Hey, everybody. I am here. It is December 3rd, and it is Giving Tuesday. And I just want to thank you guys for showing up and tuning in today. I am so excited to be here with you guys. I'm going to just check a few things, make sure we're going live and all the good things that are happening. All right, it looks like we're good to go. So this is awesome. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because it looks like I'm blowing y'all's ears out, which is not uncommon because I am loud. Okay, so again, just want to welcome everybody. This is Giving Tuesday, and this is gonna be the last of our Grateful Lunchtime edition for this month. Now, I will say this. Good morning, Miss Christine. Good to see you on here. We are actually going to continue our Grateful series, and we're going to do the first Tuesday of every month is going to be our Grateful Lunchtime edition, and we're just going to be grateful. We're going to go over some stats, go over some stuff that's going on in that from the month ahead of time. So in January, we'll be reviewing December, and in February, we'll be reviewing January. Just to get on here and let you guys know, just to perpetuate that attitude of gratitude, because I truly do believe that it is a main part, and it's a part that oftentimes we miss when we're going through in our busy, hectic schedule. So we're going to take a time to pause, to breathe, and to be thankful all throughout the year on the first Tuesday of every month. Okay, so that's the first Tuesday of every month. Now, I do have an incredible video here from some of my volunteers because they are precious, and from Miss Melissa Moyer Push, who y'all met on our Jamie's Mom's House edition. And so I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the Center for Excellence and what we're doing here for Giving Tuesday.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Center for Excellence. And this is, I think, week number 2 that we're doing our gratitude campaign. And we have all had an opportunity to say what we would like to say about what we are so grateful for with the Center for Excellence, with our community, with our sponsors and our donors. But who we did not touch upon yet is our leader and the director of the Center for Excellence, Katie Barker. So I'm going to give some of the volunteers a chance to say what they are grateful for with Katie Barker.
We are grateful for Katie for all the hard work she does for the city of Pensacola.
And for her leadership and organization efforts to bring it all together so we can bless the families and individuals.
And that she's always willing to help.
And she has a lot of patience.
And Katie puts a lot of hours into this whole organization, and all these ideas go into her head. And I don't know how one person can keep all these things in their head, these times and schedules and peoples and places. And if you ask her about somebody, she knows exactly who you're talking about and the history behind them. And I'm amazed. So I've been helping out in the office, and I'm just so grateful for all the energy and hours that Katie's been putting into this.
Awesome. And we want to thank you guys for all that you do. Yes. And now we're going to get over here to a couple of the ambassadors and myself from Jamie's Mom's House, and what we are thankful for Katie Barker. Go ahead, Steph.
Good morning. I am Stephanie Johnson. I'm also a volunteer and ambassador for the Center for Excellence at Jamie's Mom's House. I want to tell you, Katie, that you are the most amazing force in this community.
That's right.
And I thank you for your patience, your kindness to the people that you've shown throughout these years we've been serving together. It's a blessing to serve alongside you. You're wonderful, you're sweet, and I want to thank you for how you pulled my children in and you've given them hope. You're a person of hope, integrity, and I just want to give you this salute. I salute you for being the person that you are. Katie Barker, I love you.
We just want to thank you, Katie Barker, for everything that you do. You really do a lot. You're all over the place all the time, and I don't know how you do it. But you rock.
Totally.
Thank you.
Totally.
And Katie, you are the best teammate. You are the best teammate. You and you care so much, not just for the community, but for each and every one of us. I know that the hours that you put into the Center for Excellence and into just prayerfully praying for us and our
Yes.
families and pulling us all together all the time, reeling us in when we need to. I'm so grateful for you, for everything that you do to better yourself, with educating yourself and getting us better educated,
Yes.
for reeling us in when we need to and letting us go and when we can. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm grateful for you, sister.
And guess what? You're totally everybody's somebody.
You sure are.
Totally. We love you, Katie.
Love you, Katie.
Have a great day.
Girl, you rock.
I said it first.
Am I back? I'm back because I've got an echo. All right. Okay, so I just watched that a few minutes ago. They recorded that last week, and I'm here to tell you, as a director, it really is the people who stand beside you. It really is the people who come alongside you. It's really the ones that pull in, that buy into the vision, that have a heart for the vision, that have a heart for the mission, that understand truly what you're trying to do. And on good days, bad days, it's them that you continue to do it for. Yes, it's for all the people that we serve, and yes, it's for all the people that we get to love on in the community and that we get to connect to different places and provide for. But, honestly, without this crew, without the people that you just saw on there, plus a handful of others, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here at the center. Any nonprofit will tell you that it's the volunteers that really are the heartbeat of what we do. I might sometimes be the brains behind what goes on. And maybe the organizer, but at best, like, I'm just a manager. And these guys are the ones that are out there, that they take the vision, they run with it, and they help us accomplish everything we accomplish. So I do want to encourage you. This is Giving Tuesday, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I really didn't know a whole lot about Giving Tuesday when we began this. I literally am kind of learning, as we go. This is our first time participating in Giving Tuesday, really looking at it and looking into where it came from. It really was a universal time where organizations were just trying to have a focal day where people would begin to pour into their organizations, whether that's volunteering, whether that's donations, whether that's monetary donations, whether that's gifts in kind, whether that's whatever, if it's volunteer hours that they needed. This was the day that they chose for people to give. Whether they were dropping off canned foods, whether they're dropping off blankets, whether they're volunteering their time to help beautify a park. That's kind of where Giving Tuesday came from. And, looking at it, it really was the whole year was really what they wanted it to be on, like that there would be a campaign throughout the year of giving, not just of monetary services, but of services in kind. And one of the quotes that I put up today that I absolutely love, it says, money is not the only commodity that is fun to give. We can give our time, we can give our expertise, we can give our love, or simply just give a smile. What does that cost? The point is, none of us can ever run out of something worthwhile to give. And, I truly believe that. Whether you're coming to volunteer time with us at the community table to pass out food and walk boxes to people's cars, whether you're there passing them out information, telling them about upcoming events that can help them and resources in the community, whether you're helping us at our, we provide food at the Live Nativity at the church that we rent space in. Like, we provide food and we're there for those families to talk, to provide resources, to have games and crafts and stuff for the kids. Like, we're here in the community to make an impact. And the only way you make an impact is life touching life, hand touching hand. And the more hands you have, the more impact you can have. So if you're looking for a way that you can volunteer, or a place that you can volunteer and give, we have 4 main programs and services that we've talked about throughout this time that we would love to have you serve with. We have the Aware Initiative, which is all about bringing awareness to human trafficking. We've got some good things coming up in the January for that, on Human Trafficking Awareness Month. And there are ways that you can donate your time, energy, and effort there, as well as easy campaigns that you can get out there and spread the word about what human trafficking looks like here in Pensacola. The community table, I've already mentioned, you can join us for one of our distributions either on a Friday or on a Tuesday. Get some volunteer hours, as well as come out and just meet some of these families, love on them, see these kiddos with their little smiling faces, as well as these moms and dads, grandparents, and uncles, aunts that are here picking up this food. And then we've also got Jamie's Mom's House, who does events all throughout the year, bringing awareness to opioids here in Escambia County, as well as the Not My Child campaign, where they partner with Hope Above Fear. And they do breathing brunches now. If you're somebody who's lost somebody to addiction, or maybe you're someone who says, hey, I haven't lost somebody to addiction, but I would love to provide a meal for that breathing brunch. I would love to come in and do an activity with them. I would love we've got somebody, Miss Sarah Thurston, is going to do a painting thing for them. So they're going to come in, she's giving a discounted, and they're going to leave with a canvas. They're going to do a little painting activity for their brunch. So they're going to eat, do the painting. And it's just a time of healing. Like, you're providing healing, not just a meal to feed somebody's body, but really a meal that allows them to have food for their soul, where they're with other people who are encouraging them in this season, especially in December. There's so many people who have lost individuals, and the holidays are hard when there's that empty seat at the table, when there's that name that, the stocking that you don't get to hang up anymore, or the empty plate that you wish was there, or the funny things that you remember, the first time they got a bike, or the time they got that drum set that they were really excited about. Those are memories and moments, but they're also times that bring us back, and they make our hearts feel heavy when that person is no longer there with us. So maybe that's something that you want to do. You want to partner with Jamie's Mom's House and provide a breathing brunch meal for the ladies and the men who come and just breathe during that time. It's a time where they can come and talk amongst other people who have lost somebody. There's the camaraderie in that pain, but there's also a hope and a joy of what can come and what you can do to help make a difference in the lives of other people who have gone through what you've gone through. So again, incredible opportunities there with Jamie's Mom's House. Another opportunity is through the practical skills classes. Maybe you're out there and you're a welder, or maybe you're a mechanic, or maybe you're somebody who builds houses, or you do DIY things all the time. Maybe you're somebody who knows how to garden. Maybe you're somebody who knows how to cook. If these are any of the things you do, maybe you do know how to paint. Maybe you're a multimedia person and you know how to build websites, and you know how to do Canva or Adobe. Maybe you're somebody who does video and marketing and management. Call us. You could donate your time and help give somebody a valuable resource that can increase their soft and hard skills, that can allow them a better opportunity in life, because that's what we're here for. So again, yes, everybody needs money. There's always overhead. There's always project expenses. There are always program expenses. There's always families that, are going to be in need. But at the end of the day, you can provide you. And time is money. Time is the most valuable thing that you have, because you only have a certain amount of it. We can't make any more time. We can reprioritize. We can rethink what we're going to do. We can rearrange our schedules. But at the end of the day, all of us have 24 hours. That's all we have. And maybe you say, I'm going to donate 2 hours. I'm going to donate 3 hours. I'm going to go 3 hours a week and help out and see what I can do. That is awesome. That is time well spent. That is energy that I need, and that the community table can use, and that Jamie's Mom's House can use. We're always looking for volunteers who can help us during this holiday season. So again, I just want to encourage you. There's a million ways that you can get involved. There's a ton of things you can do. Go to our website, check out what we've got going on, and be a part of your community transformation. Seeing what's wrong with the world is one thing. Realizing that you can't do everything is another. But realizing that each of us can do something, and if we each do the something we can do, we can have and make a huge impact in the area in which we live. I'm not necessarily trying to change the world. But what I do want to do is change the lives that I encounter every day. I want to be somebody that when they see me, they are like, that girl always has a smile on her face, or that girl always got a joke, or that girl, always sees the glass half full. My grandpa used to be the person, there could be a drop in that glass and he was going to find the silver lining in it. And that's just how he was. And, there's a lot to say about that. My dad, I've never really heard him say a negative thing about anybody. I'm 38 years old, and I've never heard my father say a negative thing about anyone. And if anybody's talking about anybody in a room, my dad will say, well, you don't know what their childhood was like. You don't know what their life is like. You don't know the struggles that they had. They weren't raised like you. They didn't have the opportunities that were afforded to you. And, that is something very, very important. And so with that being said, let's get out there today. Give something, your time, energy, effort, your smile to the cashier across the way from you as you're out, shopping or buying your groceries. Find a way to give. We've got 2 campaigns going on right now. I feel like that are kind of doable for anybody and everybody. Again, you can volunteer your time, energy, and effort, and we absolutely love that. If you're somebody who's like, Katie, really, I just, I'd like to give $10. I'd like to give $5. We'll take your $10 or $5 because I can turn that in to a whole meal, a whole box of groceries for a family in need. Our $15 campaign is all about $15 a month for the price of food out once a month. Like if you drive through a drive-through and you pick up food once a month, if you give that up, that amount of food can go to actually supplying over 4 families here at the community table with food. It can go toward helping bring awareness material to schools and an awareness campaign for human trafficking and opioids. It can go to provide a wake meal for families that are in need. And it can go to provide a person with all the materials that they need for one of our hand-up classes. So again, if this is something that you can do, again, if you're like, Katie, I'm willing to give $15 a month, go to our website at www.centerforexcellence.org. That's center, CENTRE, the number 4, excellence.org. That information is there in the bio, and it's also in all of our posts this week for our Giving Tuesday campaign. And give. And maybe you're a business. Maybe you're a businessman. Maybe you're somebody who's looking for some tax write-offs here at the end of the year. The Center for Excellence also has a grant campaign, and in the Grand Club, it's a one-time donation of $1,000 that puts you in our Grand Club, and that allows us to be able to continue to do what we do through our programs and services. With that $1,000 donation, you not only are impacting one program area, but you are actually impacting the scope of all 4 areas, impacting our community and taking out vulnerabilities that are there. So again, if that's something that you can do, if that's something you're interested in, you can also call us at 850-332-7671, and we can do your credit card over the phone if you feel more comfortable with that. Or if you want to write us a check, you can send us a check. Again, Center for Excellence or CFEP. On that check, you can say the Grand Club or the Giving Campaign. Giving Tuesday campaign, and write that check out, and every single dollar goes directly back into our community to provide our programs and services to individuals, to neighbors, friends, colleagues, businesses here in the area that are actually serving. So that's what we give back to. You can send that check to P.O. Box 4357. Pensacola Boulevard 32507. And again, I'll make sure all that information is there in the comment section of this video. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for the Grateful series. I will see you back the first Tuesday of January with another Grateful series, letting you know that how December turned out, how this giving campaign turned out. I'll be on here a little bit later this afternoon and evening to let you know where we are as far as our giving campaign and what's come in. We've already gotten 2 partners from our giving campaign, so thank you so much for those individuals who have committed to give to the Center for Excellence on a monthly basis, helping us make our budget and do what we do. Also, to those individuals and sponsors who have given throughout this time of this year, again, we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for being a part of the Excellence Club. With that, I'm going to tune out and let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining us for Grateful, the lunchtime edition, and I'll see y'all back in January.